Good afternoon, Cancer. How are you? I love you. Just want you to know that I care very much, and I've prayed and cleared a space and channeled from the womb, and wanted to tell you a few things that you probably already know about yourself, but I thought I'd let you know about them too. Oh, I got two cards. Release and emerge. Now, release is to release anything, Cancer, that you have holding you back. Any negative thoughts about yourself, any negative thoughts, any negative thought, anything that you feel like you can't leave behind but need to because it isn't serving you. And then emerge as a newborn babe, comes forth out of the womb. See her emerging out of the water. She's being born. She's coming into sight, coming into view, Cancer. So we have release what don't serve you, and we have emergence. So I was looking up a few things. The Chariot is your symbol. Also, I'm sure you know that the sun follows the moon, because in the Bible it says first the night, and then the day followed. So the evening was the first day, and then the morning followed the evening. So the nighttime was created. We had the moon and darkness possibly even before the sun came, which is what they're trying to tell us there. The moon came first. Wow, and what does the moon represent? It represents your intuition. It represents tenacity. It represents the ability to change and be flexible, because the moon moves to a different space every day. You can't hold her down. Your mind is deep, and you're driven. You love sweet things, pretty things. You want your environment to be comfortable. And you are a sweet thing. You give out sweet things too. You love really good, because you're the womb of the mother. The moon and the womb and mother all are, they say the man and the moon, but really the mother and the moon have been connected for eons and eons and eons back in time. So, Cancer, you go way deep, and your emotions are soft and gentle and beautiful. Not that you can't get mad, but you don't really like to get mad, and you would much rather ignore things than you would maybe sometimes even confront them. So, with that being said, we're going to draw a card, and here we are. Oh, Temperance, angel energy. Cancer, you are an angel out there, full of love and peace. Fire and water, that's what this is. And of course, the moon is a representation of emotions and water. And when you add a little bit of fire to it, there's Sagittarius right there, which is fire. Yeah. But you see the water flowing back and forth. This is a high major arcana, Temperance. This is angel energy. This is very important. It's happening right now. The angels all around the earth, all over right now, they are helping us to raise consciousness, because at this point in time, we're working on giving birth to heaven on earth. And what we're releasing is the old ways of thinking and doing. And we're giving ourselves the freedom to feel the power of the spirit flow. See that flow? See how things are flowing right there? We're given the power of the higher powers. This is fire, passion, and water, which creates the energy to begin to see things with a higher view. Look at that glass. She just sees right through everything up into the stars right there. See? Very wise energy. And not just a wise energy, but a powerful energy too of manifesting, it's just being holy like an angel and helping others. What do angels do? They help others. They protect people. They protect things that they think are sacred. And so whatever, you feel that's sacred to you, you protect it. Go, Cancer, go. I love you. Ah, the Hierophant. You are committed. You are committed to doing the right thing. You are committed to giving birth to a new you. You're committed to seeing things in truth. The Hierophant, that's a card of commitment, marriage, or a contract. So we're talking high levels here. Hierophant, that's another major arcana card. We have two major arcanas. And we have Temperance in the Hierophant. So you are flowing right into an authoritarian figurine. Let's see, what am I trying to say? Oh, spiritual hierarchy, Cancer. You are attaining spiritual hierarchy. Your prayers are being answered. God is blessing you. God is bringing peace and calm into your family. God is helping you work out relationships, because this is a relationship card. And one thing we don't do is give up on relationships, because relationships are the key to bringing peace to earth. If we can't learn how to have relationships and get along in a way that brings peace and calm to this planet, then we will never find peace on earth. So we really, 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 and they don't teach us that in school. They don't teach us that. Our parents don't teach us that a lot. Relationships back in the day, it just, people just they just hung out and, wasn't too much trouble. But today it's different. Relationships are very complicated today, to me. To me, I don't know, it feels like they are. So that talks about balance in a relationship, and also love, and that, you're working towards also material gain, because this is Venus, I believe, and Venus is about gaining more material goods, whether we're talking about material goods within your inner world, because they do add up to material goods. If you are working on your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual wisdom, it does add up to material goods in your real world. And the more you work on your inner world, which to me represents the Hierophant, a spiritual card, number 5. Yes, number 5 represents change as well. So looks to me like you're moving into the spiritual realm, and highly favored with those two cards like that. So with hierarchy as well. Ah, look, 3 of Wands. You're waiting for your boat to come in. You see him watching? He's looking out over the vast horizon. He knows something's coming. Not sure when, but look at him. He's waiting, and he's very confident. We got the Sun and Aries there. Leadership skills. Competent, capable, willing to take action, moving forward. Aries. Aries and is a very, well, it's the first zodiac sign of the zodiac. It is a sign of leadership and the ability to take action. Oh my goodness, what in the world is going on with Cancer? Okay, let's see, what kind of action are we going to take? We're going to look at the Light Seers deck. What kind of action is Cancer getting ready to take? And with such, authority and dignity and power, and with the power of the Spirit behind her, the universe, the Holy Spirit, God, Source, what we got going here. The Ten of Pentacles. Planting seeds towards having a more happy family, a balanced family. See there we got grandma, grandpa, mom and dad, kids, the dog. You're looking forward to integrating, family in your life and living a good life. Maybe you're getting out more and enjoying the weather and the people around you and, the young children, which is always a wonderful thing to get out and enjoy the young children, because you can take that energy with you everywhere you go, and also to get back in touch with your inner child who used to have so much fun, and, bring her with you too, because she's the one that's going to bring you your joy and happiness. Let's see. Oh, we have 6 here. The Lovers. So you got some love coming into your life, Cancer. Yeah, a soulmate, a twin flame maybe, somebody you've loved for, instantly or for a long time. Looks like, this is something you've been waiting on to come in, the love of a lifetime, to enjoy your life with someone and share your life, or you are learning to love yourself, and that's a beautiful thing as well. In fact, that's more beautiful than anything, because once you learn to love yourself, then you can teach others how you want to be loved, especially if you never were loved, a beloved child. So my advice, yes, is always learn to love yourself first so you can teach others how to love you. Let's see what we got here. Page of Swords. You see how she's walking across that canyon there, that void, tiptoeing over. This is telling me, Cancer, that you have some great ideas and you're actually moving forward with them. You've been doing some study or some research, or, just, contemplating something, and you are crossing from one place into a new place over here. See her tiptoeing over there, and see the ideas and the light bulbs over her head, and she's just screaming with energy of, I am going to learn something. I'm getting educated on some new stuff, and that's pretty miraculous. Yeah, waiting and integrating of the family and the love of self and learning new things. Cancer, you're really stepping up your game. So, I don't know, let's go to a new deck. What's Cancer learning? What you learning, Cancer? What are you learning? Holy Spirit, thank you so much. So, Cancer, the Chariot, well, we know you love to drive that chariot, and you are full of tenacity and determination. Hey, I love you guys. I know a lot of Cancers. You're the sweetest, some of the sweetest people I know. Sensitive, kind, gentle. Queen of Water. That's what I just said. Tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Cancer, your relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, look at that. Like the sun is shining there, Betty. And it is the Queen of Water. And she is the mother of love, Cancer. For sure. Yeah, right here. Her symbol is the chariot, but this is water, and Cancer rules over the water. Yeah. Mother of love, Queen of love. So Cancer, you just keep on giving as much love as you can, because the more love you give, the more people break through ego, the more they can't resist you, and they soften even softer, and they love you even more, and that's just the way it is, Cancer. Yeah. Okay, so you're loving everybody, you're being empathetic towards yourself and others, you're caring for yourself and others. And, you know, that's where that angel energy is coming from, and that spiritual, that Hierophant there, he's like, God just jumped right out there with it and says, I see you, Cancer. I see you. I see you. Queen of Fire, confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly, Cancer. Jump in that chariot and fly through the stars. That's where you do. You drive through the stars. Fire and water, girlfriend. There's so much energy here. This is just crazy. This is so beautiful. Look at that. Can you see that? Those colors. Yeah. Queen of Fire. Yes. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful, beautiful, loving, kind. Yes, full of grace. Yes, yes. Strong, independent too. Independent. Nine of Air. Expecting the worst. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Sleepless nights. Where'd this come from? Nine of Air. Let me see something here. Nine of Air. I think that's dropping negative self-talk. Nine of Air. Shifting negative self-talk to self-compassion. From fear to possibility. A call to faith. With a gentle, mellifluous voice, we tell ourselves that we will be okay, that we are okay, and that any fear is merely false evidence appearing as real. I forgive myself because we know I am a human being trying the best I can, and need only call on Spirit to remember that I can and will do better as new possibilities begin to gather on my horizon. So you have a little bit of fear about something, and you're kind of like avoiding it. But what I want to say is, if there's something you're afraid of, the only way to get through fear is to face it. You have to face it head on. When you feel fear, when you feel danger, it's an opportunity to learn something, and more important, it instills in you more bravery. The more you face what you're afraid of, the braver you get. And the braver you get, the more you can face your fears until you finally work your way through it, one fear at a time. So, what's the message from the Good Tarot? So we're going to go to the good tarot now. And if you have any fears, you face them one at a time, and then digest and process, and you will get through your fears, Cancer. You will. You will. I know fear is a horrible thing, and I have manifested things through fear. I thought I'd be homeless one day. Sure enough, I was homeless. I thought I'd lose my children one day. Sure enough, I lost my children. It took a long time for me to understand that I was actually manifesting my own demise. So we have to change our mindset, because God wants us to think in a good way, that God wants good manifested for us. As soon as I could change my mind to think that I deserve good, or I valued myself enough to know that I deserved something that was good for me, something that made me happy, then those things started coming in. I am a child of God. Say it with me. I am a child of God. I am an heir to everything that was created to be good or evil. I am entitled to the I am entitled to the good of which I seek. And that I am a loving, kind, generous person that does my best to move towards bringing heaven on earth, and that you believe it in faith. And may you be blessed, may you be protected, may you be guarded, and may you learn new things about yourself, and may you grow, and may you overcome any kind of fear or negative thinking about yourself, that you're not worthy or that you can't, because you can do anything. And this is how I know this, because when I was 30 years old, I could not do a crossword puzzle. I could only do 3 words, and those were only 3-letter words when I was 30 years old. And I got a dictionary, and I began studying those 3 words, and then I added other words to it, okay? So then it got to where every word I didn't know, I carried around a notebook, I carried around a dictionary, I wrote down every word I didn't know, I looked it up, sometimes 1,000 times, sometimes over and over and over again. But I did it, and my education comes from where I myself gave me mine own education. And it started with a dictionary, a pen and paper, and those 3 little words that I could, write down in that crossword at 30 years old. I had a 7th grade education, and I failed twice. Once in the 1st grade and once in the 7th grade. And I was a slow learner. They classified me. I was in the D class. I always got classified as different or odd, but what they were teaching wasn't important. It wasn't. I learned more out on the streets about humanity and how to live in this planet than I ever learned in a schoolhouse. So Cancer, don't be afraid. Think good. It's better. It's better to train yourself to think good, because we are living in a day of heaven come to earth, and what we believe is what we're going to manifest. So you believe good things, you believe in love, you believe in peace, you believe that you are a beautiful child of God, and beautiful things will manifest for you, love and peace and all those things that you want. And then you'll help others manifest them for themselves by teaching them the same thing that God taught you, is how much you're loved. 7 of Earth. How beautiful that one is. See him? Seven's all about spirituality. His heart is open. 7 of Earth. Let's see what we get here. Opening to a new strategy. Being at a crossroads. A decision to be made. So, it won't be hard to think positive for yourself, Cancer. It won't be. It won't. You're a beautiful soul. Accept it. Admit it. Look at yourself, how awesome you are. And the world needs you to focus on healing and becoming that magical creature that flies in its chariot across the stars, bringing us the wisdom of the ages. You can do this. Reflect on your progress today and see where you stand. Contemplate whether you want to continue singing the same song or change your tune. You are always free to go back and reimagine what you might co-create. If what you manifested does not serve you as you thought it might, you don't have to be afraid to admit it no longer for you. Whatever you choose to do, you're not afraid to start over, for you feel assured that Spirit will always support your highest good. And with that, Cancer, and knowing that God will always support your highest good, and that you are the mother cup of love, and that your chariot, races through the stars to bring higher love, higher knowledge, higher wisdom, whether you know it or not. It pours through you, your goodness, your grace. We all feel it. And with that, I'm going to say, Cancer, have a wonderful week, and we love you. Please like, subscribe, and share if this video helps you. God bless. Bye-bye.